Hello everyone, hope you're okay. Mr. Rann here. Another quick YouTube, not tutorial at all, but just kind of information video really. Again, just wanting to kind of direct you to some of the really cool stuff that we can access on YouTube. There's some brilliant resources on YouTube that if you're a design-minded person, if you're creative, if you're using computer-aided design, you know, at the moment in your spare time, which I know a lot of you do, there's some really useful tutorials and things on YouTube, and I just want to kind of direct you to some that I've found and think are really quite interesting. So it's all around Adobe software, which you can see I've got in the search bar there. So basically, let me just type that in, press return. Excuse me. When I do that, obviously I'll get loads of different things crop up. The one I'm interested in is this one here, Adobe Creative Cloud. So I'm just going to click on there, and that's going to take me to their kind of homepage on YouTube. Now, if you use CAD and you do kind of graphics and stuff already, then you'll be super familiar with this. If you don't, it's not a big deal. So, you know, Adobe are probably the world leaders of graphic design, computer-aided design software. So you may have heard of Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, etc. There's loads. There's many more pieces of software. And Adobe are the kind of world and industry leaders in that kind of software. And on this page, there's loads of great tutorials where there are experts that will take you through how to use some of these bits of software, essentially. So I just wanted to kind of show you how to get there and then kind of navigate you to some of the really good stuff on here. So once I get on this page, and your page, you may have a page that looks slightly different. This might be laid out differently, but you should have the same information on there. So I've got kind of a few tabs along here. The one I want to go to is the videos one, so I'm just going to click on there. Now this isn't aimed at any particular year group, age group, or anything like that, but I mean, I'm guessing, you know, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, then you would have picked graphics or engineering going into year 10. So, you know, you might be quite interested in this. You might be in year 10 going into year 11 and studying design technology at the moment and thinking about going down a graphics route. Or you might just be someone who's, you know, you like messing around with these bits of software at home in your spare time. Equally, you know, that's great equally. So on videos, you then, not surprisingly, find loads and loads of different videos of people from different walks of life in different jobs, talking about or explaining how to use or giving you kind of hints and tips about different Adobe software. And it's, I mean, even if you're a complete novice, this is quite a nice place to come and start to find out about your software, and really what you can do with the different bits of software and their capabilities. Excuse me. One of the chaps on here who I think is quite good is this guy here. This guy, Paul Tranny. Now he's a bit of a graphic design guru. He seems to know how to use every bit of Adobe software there is out there. And actually, some of the information he tells you in his videos, he does go quite quickly, and you know that's that's okay because it's digital. We can stop it and we can go back and fast forward and stuff like that. That's the great thing about digital media, isn't it? But yeah, he's one to look at. So if you're thinking about, I enjoy being creative and working with images and graphics, and fonts and colours and kind of doing all the graphic design stuff, he's one to have a look at. He's got, so this one I was looking at a bit earlier, I think maybe yesterday. So getting started in animation, for instance, and there's 2 videos. So this is the first one, and he takes you through how to use Photoshop for animating, for instance, which I've used Photoshop a fair bit, but never for animation. But he shows you how to do that, and he talks about loads of other bits of software as well, and how to animate in them. Sorry. He's also got a Photoshop masterclass down there, and he's one of many. Like I say, all these guys are have some expertise in using these various Adobe products. So like I say again, it's another really useful and interesting resource that's on YouTube, and it's free, and it's worth a look. It's worth a look. So please do. That's it, guys, from me. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Cheers.